we go. Hello, boy. I hope you can hear me. Very well, very fine. John, could you say something to see if we're at about the same noise level? John? Wow. Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. No worries. Hey, V-Hunter. So, Aurelia, would you say that the audio is alright as it is? And can you hear me? Can you hear John? Yeah, no, she's muted and all, but she can hear us on the stream. She can't hear John, what the fuck? Okay, give me a second. Give me a second, that's the most important part here. Properties. Try this. John, speak.
I am speaking now. You should be able to hear me speaking.
Okay, I changed one setting. Give me a second. Do it again.
Check, check, 1, 2, check. Testing, 1, 2, test, check.
Perfect, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah,
Working?
yes, John. Yes, perfect.
Okay, great.
Okay, so, folks. Yeah, John sounds great. I love this microphone on you. So,
I'm pleased that the fancy microphone worked out okay.
Yes, worked out very well. I hope that we are about like the same volume. And I would say we start right into the patch notes. I will start with the prior version actually, because we had a big update last week in which we introduced weapon upgrades and resource collection to the game. We will tell you a bit more about it during the playing. Give me 1 second. Okay, and yeah, so first things first. We made some changes to the storm chases and the tank's loadout. Mainly speaking about the deployables and the storm chase's secondary weapon. And we fixed the infinite spinning zipline bug. Yes, people, we have fixed the infamous power bug that basically... Oh, somebody followed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, subscribed. V-Hunter, thank you so much. Our first sub. That's great. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. So, yeah, and we added some stuff to the UI. So the main menus now have been updated. I forgot what I wanted to say. That threw me off. Thank you. So, yeah, we changed some menuing. We fixed the bug where some button icons weren't displaying well. As well, I hear more stuff happening. Hey, thanks for the follow. Okay, and yeah, we have some known issues, but I'll go over them in the newer version, which is basically just some non-UI changes, and you will now get sent straight to the village when you create one, which is perfect because that was a known issue for the last few bits. Some known issues are still that the ocean is no longer displayed after you reconnect. That's just visual. Some materials disappear when the effects quality is set to low or medium. Restart the game, works perfectly fine afterwards, should at least. The confirmation panel for the upgrade displays credits. Still takes the normal stuff, just a little display issue. Same with credits in general. The glide of the player from the tier 3 anti-gravity pad will stop working if another player jumps on the pad after them. And the player isn't informed which tool belongs to what loadout in a weapon upgrade seller, but you can check that quite fast in the simple loadout menu in the expeditions. And players can buy the same weapon of the same tier multiple times, but it's okay, you can sell them again. So, should we get started into the game, John? Are you already in the game?
I'm here. I'm running around.
Perfect.
Hanging out by Smooth.
Yes, let me join real fast. May take a bit. Yes, I know Windows. You don't have to complain to me. Yes, I know Windows. Yes. Sorry. After every update, my Windows firewall is like, who is this guy? So. Let's hope that this works out. And once we're in the game, I hope that John can tell us a little bit about weapon upgrades and the upcoming features. Well, first of all, John, you should introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm John. I am what's my title again? I'm the
Director
of Development, I think. Yeah, something like that. Right. So what we have in here now is kind of like the very first kind of simplest version of being able to make new gear based on materials and rewards that you get from playing expeditions. And we've made a couple of other changes to some of the loadouts, and I think you'll see some more of those coming down the pipe in the very near future, just because we're trying to get the various loadouts to have a little bit more diverse feel to how they play, and that they're a little bit better at kind of demonstrating their purpose as a loadout, right? Where like the tank has more tools now than the loadout used to have.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll showcase that in a moment. I'm currently loading into the game, then I can stand in front of the weapon upgrade section.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Yes.
And that's right where you spawn, so it should be really easy to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we also have a little mission that you get after completing your first expedition, I think. So yeah, weapon upgrades.
There we go. So yeah, I mean, and again, like all of the artwork and all the UI here is like super placeholder, right? This is just like, let's get the thing off the ground so people can tinker with it. And because it is so placeholdery, and because it really is, we're just trying to get the functionality in there. It's not super clear necessarily how all this works. So hopefully this stream is helpful for some of you. But you have various resources that you can gather during the expeditions. You also get payout from the expeditions. You can spend those things here. And there's no gating of any kind. You don't have to purchase these upgrades in order. It's really more sensical to think of them as just individual, unique pieces of gear. And it's just that the game does you the favor of automatically equipping whichever the best one is that you have. Yeah, and we've made a couple of tweaks and changes to some of the loadouts. Like Charlie, if you want to scroll through to kind of where the tank gear is. So
yeah, right at the top.
Yeah, so like we've added I think we're calling it like the megataunt or something.
Wait.
But it's just, it's something that the tank can throw down to sort of force the attention of AI on the tank rather than on somebody else, which I think makes a big difference.
Sorry.
We've given the Storm Chaser an area damage deployable, and changed up how those weapons work. I think we'll be able to kind of demonstrate this in the game. It's probably a little bit sexier to show it in the game rather than talk about it through here. But we're making ongoing tweaks to the loadouts to try to kind of make them feel the way they were really meant to feel, right? The tank is supposed to be the guy who, or girl, or anything in between, who sort of takes a hit for the team and prevents the team from taking other damage, right? And so like kind of fitting out that kit to do that, it's probably going to be an ongoing effort, because we want to do things that are a little bit familiar, but we also want to introduce a few things that are a little novel rather than just rehash what you may have seen in other games before.
Yes. So let me quickly check my inventory. I don't know if I have the most upgraded stuff. Do you happen to have a bit of stuff in your inventory so I could upgrade my stuff? I don't know.
I think I have a lot of everything. Let me
I don't know the cheat code.
What do you need?
Give me everything. I wanna play the ranger.
Okay, let me just see what I can do here, because I think.
Yeah, and there's Chris. Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing well, Chris.
Yeah, all fine.
Good to hear.
Oh man, I need to like ditch some stuff because my inventory is too full.
The end of this week.
Let's see.
Well,
let's see. So, let me just check the upgrade thing here.
Yeah. Well, if you want to speed run, then you should still go 3 storm chasers, 1
Biomatter.
surgeon.
Okay, hang on a minute. Biomatter. Get a bunch of that.
Yeah. Oh, or maybe I should play the surgeon and show off the neat new jump pad. It's really fun. Trust me.
Well, we've introduced a few interesting things, and we can talk a little bit about kind of what we want to introduce in the near future as well. So you should be able to find, here you go, Charlie, right by me. I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff and you just kind of snarf that.
Thank you. When will be the next speedrun competition? We don't have a date yet, but we definitely plan to bring in the leaderboards in the future, just so you can, you know, see them all the time. Yes, I would like to buy this. Thank you. And then I would like to know I need a fire handgun. What am I doing?
I think the most dramatic thing you can get is the level 3 harpoon gun. Because now that lets you actually use it on people on your team. So you can use it like as part of helping your team navigate. You can pick people up, but you basically pull them to you. You can also pull people out of trouble if they get in a tight spot where they're surrounded or somewhere where they don't want to be. So that's pretty significant.
So yeah, should we jump into a level and showcase this?
Sure.
Is
just
your
really quickly,
entire
I want to just make sure that I've also got all the fun stuff.
Perfect.
So let me just really quickly grab a few things here.
In the meantime, Chris, dance battle. Come on. Hey, Sirion, long time no see. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hey, Stout. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right.
Okay. I think I have what I need.
Perfect. Then
Here we
let's
go.
jump in.
All right. Let's just the usual. Okay.
Just the usual.
I'm in the queue.
I am in the queue as well. Perfect. I like the positive thinking. Yeah, Sirion, that kind
We're
of
in.
already happened. See, you're in. I'm not in.
You're not in?
I'm not in.
I'm in here with Chris.
That is suboptimal.
Then you can just use the.
Yeah, I'll just like totally legitimately get cute with y'all. You're still standing in front of the expedition terminal for me though.
Yeah, we haven't actually jumped into the thing yet, but I'm in the lobby.
Didn't set a mute button.
Do you need the server name? I can tell you what the server name is.
Yes, that would be great.
So it ends ends in RTPNF.
Okay, give me a second. That's refreshing.
Yeah.
It didn't give it to me. Gesundheit. Thank you. Dankeschön. Das schätze
You
ich
should
sehr wert.
see, yeah, you should see three players in there. So
I
should
see
be
4 players in there in RTP and F.
Really? There's 4 in there?
Yeah, but who cares?
Apparently it worked. Someone's getting in here.
Somebody's self-inviting.
Yeah, there's Charlie. There we go.
Hey.
All right.
So, surgeon. Yeah, I'm already on the surgeon. Cool. I'm ready.
You ready? You sure?
I'm
Got
ready.
2 surgeons. Is that what you
somebody-
want? I mean, there's no forced meta or anything. You can make a team of nothing
We have
but
5
surgeons
people.
if you want. 5.
There's somebody already up there.
Oh. All right. Well,
Yeah,
this is going to be
so-
interesting.
Will be first.
Who cares?
We'll make it work. Not
We
too
will make
fussed.
it work.
Yoink. So check this out, Charlie. Yoink.
You're gonna
Uh,
you're gonna kill me on purpose, aren't you?
I'm not going to kill you on purpose. That's not my job.
You're a liar. I can already tell.
Well, I might be, but this is one of those cases where that doesn't apply, regardless of what I may do with my free time.
Yes, you can see. For the handgun, the rate of fire is much higher already. Pew, pew.
Yoink. Wait, let me.
No,
Hard to hit, but not impossible.
you'll get that back. You know that.
Yes. All right.
Alright.
Yoink.
Tier
First
3.
place.
Look at this. Hey, what the
Oh
fuck?
man.
My jump pad
You have to
didn't do the
glide?
tier 3 stuff. No.
You have to hit spacebar now.
Oh, I have to.
So once
that
you throw
explains.
down the jump pad, go ahead and put down another one when you have
Yeah,
a sec.
it's on cooldown. It's on cooldown. Okay, let's wait until my cooldown's done. Where's the other person, by the way? Are they just...
Chris was around here somewhere.
Yeah, I'm still in the beginning. I'm reporting a bug.
Okay, cool.
What?
So, how did I unequip? Was it G? It was G. Okay, let's go.
I'm grabbing. I want to see if I can. Where are you at, Christian? I can probably grab you from here.
I think I'm far
Oh,
away.
I have to.
Like,
I have
I'm
to
right next to the
hold.
zip line.
Oh.
You're
Help.
right next to the zip line? Hang on a sec. Because I think... Okay, I can see you. I don't know if I can hit you from there, but I'm going to try.
Okay, that's neat. Whee! Hello.
Okay, Christian, it's true. I can't. My harpoon gun has much range, but not enough to grab you from
Okay,
there.
let me try to come a little bit closer.
Yes, that neat vertical movement. Look at that. Can I get to the mushroom? I
No,
cannot. I am too heavy.
Alright.
Yes,
Also,
gliding indeed. Oh, what is that? Is that a rock?
Let's see. Okay, Christian, just hold still there, dude. Hold still. Can I
Ow.
get him from? Can I? No,
Yeah.
sadly not. All right, dude, you're on your own. You're gonna have to run up here. Gameplay team finally got rid of the absolutely absurd range that was on the harpoon before.
What about now?
If I can get this plant out of my way, I'll bet I can. Come on now. There we go.
I'm waiting for you
Yoink.
guys.
Nice.
Ugh, it's not perfect, but it's
Yeah.
it's something. What we'll do is we'll probably use the same behavior that we use for the zip line, where it kind of gives you a little impulse at the end to kind of make sure you don't fall down the cliff.
Yeah.
All right, I got this guy. Now remember that these brutes do area damage, so if you don't want to get like I can keep him attacking me, but if you're standing next to him when he does that, you're still gonna get hit.
Just a second, we have a question. How do you get the money to get the new weapons? So the weapons are actually upgraded with materials that you can find in the level. They are well hidden though, so you'll have to keep your eyes open. Maybe I can show you 1 or 2 spots when you come across them. But other than that, you'll have to look for them. And at the end of the mission, you can take them home.
So, in kind of like the broader vision of the game, right? You're going to be able to craft just about everything, or at least somebody will. We want to have most of the things.
Chris,
Most of the
step
things in
into
the game
thing.
should be craftable. Oh, what? Oh, this thing. Most things should be craftable, and you get that from a combination of resources that you find within expeditions, and also cash that you get from other activities. And
Just a quick question. Can't the fully upgraded surgeon handgun heal people if I shoot them?
I don't know if it. I think that technically should work.
I can shoot Chris health.
So you can always you can test it. There we go. Freeze this dude. Yes. Yes.
I guess.
Okay. Yeah, it works. I mean, there's no question the healing gun's better at it, but I think that does work. Right, okay, should I move on?
Yes, let's go the regular way. Isn't there something hidden down there if you fall?
Yes, I think something is hitting us over here.
That's not
This
my
thing
problem,
here, you
the
mean?
guy.
No, I was losing health out of anything.
Okay,
Oh,
let's see. Where could it be hiding?
hit him, Christian. Oh. Ah, Charlie's problem now.
Not really. I can just jump head out of here. So they're your problem. I'm sorry.
These things can shoot. I don't think it really matters if you jump.
Well, I can glide away, can't I? So where is the stuff hiding, Chris? Tell me.
Let me show you.
I got you, Christian. I got you. Oh, I almost got you. I have the actual you now. Wahaha.
Ah, I found
So
it.
great.
Never mind, found it. Some biomatter. Yes, so biomatter and crystal quartz are the materials that you need to upgrade your weapons. And this is just one of the many places that they're hidden. I have actually no idea where they all are. I just know of like 2 or 3. So, yeah, seem to be well hidden. In that case.
Probably about as good as I know, actually. I don't know if I know much more than that.
Yeah, I know this one and I know the one at the second relay. Hi.
Hey,
Should we move on?
let's move on. Yoink.
There's a car honking outside my house. I hope you can't hear that too loud.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's Welcome to living on the countryside, where people live in constant disregard of everyone in their surroundings.
But I thought the whole point was that they can do that because people are pretty spread out. You know.
Yeah, no. I live in a pretty packed, multiple story, like.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, it's not like that. It's just like we call them Mehrfamilienhäuser.
Yeah. Well, we call it a multi-family house.
Okay, so
English.
it's literally just a translation of that.
It's the same thing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we invented it and you stole it.
Sounds very German.
Yeah, Germans tend to have fairly straightforward names for things.
Yeah, like for literally everything, I guess.
Kind of surprised that like Harry Potter in German isn't like child wizard with lightning scar on face. Like that's like the translation of what that would be. Seems like what they would do.
Yeah. Sirion is asking, will there be enemies that are immune to certain types of damage or only less effective damage?
Depending on what kind of time horizon you're talking about, absolutely. Right? Like one of the things we want to do, what we're already working on now, I think we've talked about this in previous dev diaries, is first of all, we want to introduce some new AI, right, that actually have different behaviors. And you should be seeing some of those really pretty soon, because we have some that are already functional now. They're not pretty, but they work. And then we'll be introducing AI variants. So, you might find a brute, but this one is a little bit different. It might be a little bit different size. It might have a little bit different color or kind of art on it to indicate that it's in fact resistant or immune to certain types of attacks. We're also experimenting with having weak points on AI. So like if you can hit a particular point, then you do bonus damage, and we can also apply immunities and resistances, as well as negative resistances to things like that. So all things that give you all kinds of reasons to kind of diversify what gear you bring and how you choose to play the game. That answer the question?
Yeah, I guess part of it. It's even now as like perma immunity, not just cooldowns to certain types of weapons or like fires. Shit, Chris, where are you going? We still have to do this relay. Don't flee.
Oh. Yeah.
I was already one step ahead.
So, perma immunity for any enemy types? Question mark? John?
Let's see. Sorry, what was the question?
Any like complete like immunities?
I don't know if I would go that far yet. I think there's still a lot of work we have to do on exactly kind of what shape we want this to take. What I can tell you is that we'll definitely have AI that come in sort of a variety of flavors, and that will mean that they're more challenging for different reasons. It might be because they're resistant or immune to damage. It might be because they hit harder. It might be because they move faster. It might be because they have other effects when they attack you. Like right now, for example, with the right combination of effects, we can freeze enemies. Well, maybe they will be able to freeze you at some point. Things like that. I think there's still a lot of things we're toying with. So I don't have any like real serious firm, like this is for sure what we're going to do kind of answers right now. But it's definitely something that we're looking at. And I think total damage immunity is kind of harsh. I don't know if that would be where I would go first, but certainly to resistances and negative resistances. So you might have like, cold vulnerable enemies and cold resistant enemies, for example. That makes sense.
Okay, then let's go. So Chris,
Cool.
Do you know where any crystal quartz is or nay? Because I don't.
Not around here, but we can keep on searching.
We got. Yes. My glide did not go according to plan there. All right, who's got the fancy robots? Ooh, I got myself in an interesting state.
I also
And
love the
Barbara.
new Minobot description. It has a little like side note that it's a beloved friend. John, where the fuck did you go?
Well, I got my character in like a bad state. Like I was, I guess I could stream or whatever, but I'm stuck in an animation right now. So-
Should I oh shit button?
Not yet. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. I just
Okay.
had to hit the jump pad again. We're good.
Okay, cool. I have the oh shit button tab on.
It's an extremely useful button. Come here, you little puke. There we go. That's right. Say hello to my various friends. I know, I'm sorry. Get in here. The toasters is still. Yeah, he's toast. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, this thing goes quite a bit faster when you have a few bits of upgraded gear.
Yes.
Or replaced gear, as the case may be. Whoa, what's hitting me? Getting hit by something.
Also, did we change something about the brutes that makes them a bit more, like, aggressive with their special pulling in ability?
I'm not aware of us having changed anything specifically there. But if you get too far away from, like, one of the things that can happen is if you're too far away from a brute and he's on you, then he'll pull you in, but if you hit like a wall or something and so he doesn't actually pull you all the way in successfully, he'll do it again pretty quickly.
Yeah,
so you can get pulled a lot.
Etienne and I made some recordings the other day, and I was just like reached around by like 5 different routes, and I barely touched the ground before the next one took me in, so I was curious.
Yeah, we might want to look at doing some kind of like a global cooldown on like how often you can be pulled, or I mean, it's not particularly balanced, you know. I mean, in the early days of the brute, the brute would just teleport, right? He could teleport right into your face, and it was super lame. It felt like kind of felt like the game was cheating, you know.
So,
and
sorry.
I was gonna say, so we added the pull because we didn't want you to be able to avoid it. You know, being able to just run away was kind of lame. So that's where we're at. We just haven't tweaked it much past that. What were you gonna say, Charlie?
First of all, Ethan has saying in chat, somebody's been playing Diablo 3 and dying a few times, I sense. Regarding, I guess, your comment a few minutes ago. Sorry, healing. Second of all, Chris, how are your crystal quartz senses doing?
I think they should be somewhere around here, on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, and have no fear. One of the other features we're going to be adding to the game, also in like the near future, I'd love to give you a date. I can't yet, but like, you know, for sure the next couple of months is we'll give you like a scanner that'll help you find resources of certain types. So if you're looking for something in particular, we'll make sure that as a player you have some tools that don't just leave you blindly wandering around hoping that you find stuff. So
what did the size of the zipline cable increase? Just a huge one in the game? Question mark. What? What do you mean? Like the size of the upgraded zipline? Or the zipline at the start?
Oh, the zipline at the start is a different zipline, right? Like that's built into the level and it's larger just to kind of distinguish it for that reason. That's not an upgraded zipline at all. That's actually a feature of the level.
Yeah, no, I think they... the cable is super thick, yeah. It's like very...
Yeah, it is.
It's like... No, I'm not gonna continue my sentence.
I can continue it if you want.
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, Chris, where you at?
Here.
Where is he? Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm a bit blind.
Are we still getting hit? Looks like someone's getting hit.
Yeah, I think Chris is bleeding a little.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Oh no.
He's been kicked around a bit.
Oh no, that is suboptimal.
Is
Can't tell you, John. Am I boring?
Sorry, I just, you know, it's been a long week.
Yeah, I know.
My kid's getting teeth, you know, he doesn't sleep that great.
Oh,
so as a result, I don't sleep that great.
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, it's alright, you know, it happens to all of us.
Not
Except for those
people who don't
mutant
get
babies that
teeth.
never get teeth, yeah. Or, well, I mean, I just mean people generally get teeth as they grow up. That tends to be part of life.
So, Chris,
Yeah.
are your spidey senses tingling? Give me something.
I hope it should be something.
That's crystal quartz right there next to the fucking spawn area. Look at it.
You
Look
can
at
go
this
back.
fucker taunting me. I'm not gonna go back. Look at this fucker taunting me.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Jeez.
sure that
That's
I'm pretty sure it's very difficult to get there from here.
yeah, it is. But like that's like right behind the spawn area at the beach. God damn it.
Oh man, that's so fun. Oh wow.
We'll know it for the next mission.
Yeah. So I'm gonna oh shit so the AFK people get out.
Oh man, this is great.
God damn it. It was
Yeah,
right
that's-
before our eyes the entire time.
Well, still we have 23 biomatter, so
That's at least something. That's like half a tier 1 upgrade. I think those were like 40, 45? Ish.
let's see.
All right, was there a question there, Charlie? Apologies.
Is the biomatter shared equally among the team? So
Yeah, so
shared inventory.
it's even more generous than that. It's essentially duplicated. So like as a team, if you find, if you collectively find 50 biomatter at the end of a mission, everybody gets 50. It's not like everybody gets 1/4 of that.
Yeah. John, could you drop me more shit, please?
You need more shit?
I'm already out.
I think we can do that. Give me just a moment.
Thank you.
Let me get all of the shit.
Give me the good stuff.
I'm working on it. Get really good shit. 5-star unleaded stuff. Okay, here we go. So you're gonna need some of this, and you're gonna need some of this, and go.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so I think this round let's do another quick one, and I think I will play the ranger, and you can play whatever.
Okay. Let me go ahead and spam myself some better stuff real quick.
Very generous economy indeed, says V Hunter. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, by the way. You can always complain if I mispronounce the name, because I suck at pronouncing names.
Didn't Shakespeare like have an opinion on that?
I wasn't a Shakespeare
What's in a
person.
name?
I
What
wasn't.
do you mean you want to shake? What?
I was an edgy Edgar Allan Poe kid. Leave me alone.
What kind of Philistine are you?
What kind of what?
Okay, what is Goethe have to say about names then?
Hey, Game Round Co. How you doing?
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Yes, let's hit join. Chris,
Okay.
are you around still? Yeah, there you are. Perfect.
I have attempted to join. I am currently finding a group.
TBA Bordeaux, hello. Doing good, how about you? I am doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. Yeah, the saying, can we have that IRL as well? We go to the marketplace and you fill a bag full of food and I get the same without paying? I'd love that. I would love that too. I am not in the same mission as y'all. I'm exiting. Goodbye.
What? What happened?
I was sent into a wrong mission, but that's okay
Oh,
because I can still.
I'm not in a mission yet. It still says I'm finding a group. Is something wrong?
It's okay. I'm still. I exited the mission. It's okay. I was probably backfill. That happens
Okay.
from time to time. It's okay. Let me join the expedition again. Otherwise, we will just do the server browser again.
Yeah, we're still in development.
Yeah, but Hunter, I'd love that. Like, somebody takes out $1 million loan and I just get the same money without having to pay that back. I would take that. I would definitely take that. Chris,
I
you're
don't
not
know
with
if I'm ready to
us.
say no to free cash.
As well.
What? Sorry.
I'm in another mission as well.
Ah, shit. Do you want to join us via the browser?
Yes.
Cool. How do I find out the number?
It's in the console. You can hit the info tab. It's PBLHH, Chris.
Yes.
Thank you for the follow. Wait, in the info tab. Where in the info tab? On localhost?
Yes.
Okay.
On the
Yeah,
top.
yeah. There's like normally you have the console, which lets you use all of the fun cheats and stuff, but then you have the
Yes.
info tab on the left, and it's just the top line there
I see.
under deployment.
Yeah, Chris, now we're full though.
Should I
You
also
took
join
too long.
become 5 again, or?
We can do that, but you took too long. You were too slow.
Why not? Why not? Pile on in.
Any group options soon to avoid this situation and go with your friends?
Yeah.
John. Play it.
So it's a feature. Oh, I hit enter. I was trying to chat. The feature to like pre-make a group and join. Where that one? Yes.
I think people weren't really able to hear you because I was an idiot and shot with a loud pew pew gun. So.
Oh, right. I see the problem. We need to get you some better mixing tools. Anyway, like we're adding the feature to like be able to pre-make a group and then matchmake with that group rather than individually. So that is also on the very near-term horizon for the game.
Hello, Bunny. How are you doing? Isn't he adorable? Look at you.
Would it still be adorable if it was 10 times that size?
Yes.
Okay.
You're talking to a person who's like keeping stick bugs and finds them adorable. So like, please.
You're a bug collector, Charlie?
My partner is, and I'm just allowed to hold them. And I like it. They're cute. Thank you for the follow.
The stick insects, the ones that look like a twig?
Yes, but like different species of those. One of them is, oh god, I forgot the name. They are blue, like metallic blue, and they have tiny red wings and they chirp like crickets. They are adorable. We don't have a male at the moment, we have a few females. One is called Big Stick Energy. I love her. Hey, I'm in... Oh, you're in the expedition with us! Hello! Welcome! If you have any questions, just let us know. I almost forgot to pick up the fucking crystal quartz again. I am stupid. Let me get that finished off. I'll go pick it up.
Whoa! Whoa! Forgot about that.
Can you swim down there? The ocean is blocked off by an invisible wall.
The answer is no to swimming for now.
For now?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that it's certainly not out of the question that someday you'd be able to swim. But it's not in the near future at all. Right now, we need to get decent combat and traversal. I mean, you know, you're on an alien planet, and exploring that alien planet should you know, to really make that feel really cool, you've got to have a fair amount of freedom in where you can go. And so that's something that we really want to encourage, but we've got to solve a limited number of problems at a time. And swimming is just not a very high priority problem to solve. Where'd you guys go?
Oh, we're still back here. Also, on 4, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm just gonna call you Elite. Please tell me if you don't want me to call you that. On 4, you have the Helotron, which is an area of effect healer. Just in case you want to plop that down before we start the attack circle, I'm gonna call it. Ooh, I just got a little speed boost when coming off of the zipline.
I know, right? Tier 3 zipline's amazing. Oh, yes.
So yeah, also side note, if you wanna chat with us more frequently, you can join our Discord. ! Discord in the chat. We are like almost always around and we're always happy to chat with y'all.
They don't even have a tank this time, do we? So it's just madness. Reload.
I need healing. Help.
Well, it's not my job.
Yeah, I know.
You're the new guy.
New guy, heal me. Help.
Stay out of trouble long enough. It's pretty forgiving. Or just get killed. I'll pick you up. And
Oh
then
gee,
you'll
thanks.
get
That's the
halfway
best
there.
option. Oh, do you
You remember back in the
Yes,
day
but
when we used to throw ourselves off of cliffs to heal up?
Yeah. That was fun. Like when we just
great.
like pushed Raph off every single time. It was like, yeah, they'll be faster than healing, sure.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little bit lost as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
tell us. What's the issue?
I'm brand new. That's the issue.
Oh, okay.
All good. Just tell us what you want to know.
Well, mainly, how do I start? Like, I'm here in the start area, but
Oh,
last week this is as far as I got because I joined quite late.
You go to the expedition terminal. It's labeled as such.
The pink one, the pink icon.
Yeah. And then you interact with E, and in the little mission screen, you just click on the join mission button, and you will be queued as soon as you find a few people, or after a bit of time passes.
Yeah.
Can I close out of this while?
Yeah, you can just escape.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh,
Yes, you
as
can.
I close, like, hey, here's a game for you.
Well, that was fast. You didn't have to wait long. That's usually a good thing.
Nice.
So on the top left, you have a little loadout button, in which you can like change the level to whatever you want. And once you are in the level, you have a secondary weapon on 2 and 2 deployables on 3 and 4 that you can use to tap you out around the level, or fight enemies depending on what you choose.
Let's see. So I think I took search.
So you have a healing gun on 1 and a regular gun on 2. On 3 you have a jump pad that just launches you into the air. And on 4 you have the healer bomb, which is an area of effects healing deployable.
Yeah. All of the loadouts currently feature 2 sort of tools or weapons, and then 2 deployables that you can kind of plonk down on the ground near your character. And so the control setup's consistent across all those. So by all means, try different ones.
Cool.
And something that's not super obvious right now, we're going to take steps to improve this, is you at the beginning of every mission when you're kind of in that lobby, there's a button in the upper left called loadouts, and you can click that to change what you are. So if you don't want to be the surgeon every time, you don't have to be. You can change that.
And then with mining or gathering resources, how does that happen?
Just
You
shoot them.
it.
Oh, okay. With the normal gun, not the healing gun.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then ammo, is that limited or?
Ammo
No.
is currently not limited. Will it be
Okay,
limited in the future, John?
It will. Well, I don't know. I mean, I imagine we'll do something, but for right now, like it's just you just shoot. It ain't no thing.
Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, no. Okay. Also, everyone, if you have any questions, we should start asking them now, as this will be the last mission. We'll take a few minutes to answer some questions afterwards, but then we will be off for the weekend. So, yeah, any questions? Ask them now. Oh no. Oh fuck. I have voluntarily disengaged from the combat zone. I will
That's
return
fun.
shortly. Was totally
I
voluntary.
froze a brute in the middle of him pulling somebody, and so like he's stuck there with like the effect playing and everything. It's kind of neat.
It's a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm coming to this. Fuck.
Okay,
Help.
I'm back. So it was a bit of an emergency. Turns out it wasn't.
Well, that seems like a good thing.
It's always better not to have emergencies. I
This
imagine.
is true.
That's
So these things that are definitely giraffe-looking things, what do they do?
giraffe.
Definitely
yeah.
giraffe-looking things.
Yeah, the little purple things that look 120% like a giraffe. Big ears.
Oh, the bunnies. Oh, what do you mean?
Yes.
Yes, they're
Oh,
bunnies.
that's
Yes.
things.
They are just like the local fauna. They just exist around there. They live here.
Yeah, they don't.
And you can't kill
they,
them.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're.
I mean, yay.
Yet.
Yeah. No Easter roast for you yet. You gotta wait.
Oh, I died.
I got you. Your knight in shining armor has arrived.
I jumped down there. Yeah,
I got you.
that was a good fight.
And so I've told a few of my friends about this game and like gotten them to sign up, but some of them have actually asked me what the game is, or like what is it about?
Yeah, I can answer
Like-
that for you.
Yeah.
The game is about trying to rehabilitate a damaged planet so that you can build a life there. So basically you have, and this isn't like well represented. I mean, this is basically a test level that we're playing now, right? So like it's placeholder artwork, and we're really just ironing out most of the problems with the systems before we try to make things sort of look and feel beautiful. But
Yeah.
what you have is a planet that's basically gone through like repeated attempts at like strip mining and colonization and by many civilizations over a long period of time. And so you have this planet that's really banged up and has all kinds of problems. And as you go on these various missions, you're essentially fixing or clearing out problems from portions of the planet. And the more you do that, there'll actually be bits of the planet that are then available for settlement. So you can then move in there and you can construct really whatever it is that you want to. And this will be important for things like additional crafting, being able to store things that you've acquired, or also just building social spaces that you're interested in building. So it's you want to save a planet so that you have a space where you can kind of build the life that you want.
Okay.
That's the broad vision.
I see. But then what happens? Like, is there a max size to the planet, or?
Well, eventually we're talking about a pretty far-flung future here, at least in game development terms. Probably it's likely you would get to a point where it's like, okay, all the settleable real estate has been allocated, and all of these objects in the game are going to be NFTs, right? So you'll be able to trade these things and authenticate transactions on a blockchain. So at some point you might have real estate being pretty rare to have there be new plots, but you'll have players that are trading or renting what they have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it would be a little bit cheesy if the planet was unlimited in size.
Yeah.
But if we get to that point, then we're already so successful that we will have the funds to solve that problem.
Nice.
You know, because a planet is still like, it's still pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, we as people haven't managed to purchase all the land on the Earth right now, and it's mostly water.
That's true. Yes.
So.
Okay. Well, that's quite cool.
Yeah, and then these expeditions that you go on, they are we really want to plus up what it means to be a cooperative action game. So we stress traversal puzzles, which not necessarily puzzles, but like traversal problems, which most cooperative games don't really at all. And we want to have loadouts that feel pretty distinct and really give you a specific job in a group. Whereas, most cooperative games now, you're mostly just a guy that does damage, right? Like if you play Diablo or if you play Fortnite or what else? Left 4 Dead, you're pretty much a guy with a gun, right? That's kind of what you do. And we want to do something where it's like, no, I have a very specific play style, much more akin to what you see in traditional MMOs, where it's like, no, I want to be the guy that takes the hits. I want to be the guy that deals the damage. I want to be the guy that buffs, debuffs, or does crowd control, or you have sort of these jobs, and that the group needs these jobs to be performed well. So you have a job and you feel like the team really needed you, rather than you can aim, I guess. you know, which is I think
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
get from most other games. So
Okay.
so we have that side of the game, and then eventually it's purely an experiment right now. You can still dick with it. There's the travel station here in the big central base, and you can play with this. But we do have a construction system, and so you can go on these expeditions. You can make a few friends, have a good time in the missions, and then start building out your own little place on the planet, which is just a very different type of gameplay, type of feel. But we're trying to build a game that bridges the two things.
Okay. That's cool.
So, are there any other questions? Anything else left unsaid, left unheard?
Hmm.
Both Discord and Twitch chat? Anyone?
Well, for now, I don't have anything.
You can always ask your questions on the Discord and the text chats. If there are any that come up in the future.
Oh yeah. If you lose the expedition, you don't get the resources you gathered, right?
That is correct. You do get
That's
a small payout. You do get a small payout of credits. Like you get a small payout regardless of success or failure. Like success pays a lot more, obviously. So you don't get nothing, but you definitely don't get what you picked up.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, busy trying to repair the thing, and a whole lot of monsters just spawned in right here next to it. This is cool.
They are very... Yeah.
Run away!
You gotta stay in the circle, otherwise it won't work.
The circle!
The circle.
Oh! And I just got pulled into the middle of all of it.
Yes. Can we go out yet? What do you mean? Out of the stream or what?
No. I got pulled into the middle of all the enemies there.
Ah, jeez.
It was the melee brute that did that.
Charlie, I've got to hightail it a little bit early tonight, unfortunately.
Yes, I know.
So this is going to have to be the end of the road for me.
Yes, I will be leaving as well.
Yeah, I think you have at least a few extra minutes because we got to do a presentation first. But anyway, so for those of you that tuned in, I'm grateful. I always enjoy doing the stream, and I look forward to doing this again in the very near future.
Yeah, perfect. Then, everyone, have a nice weekend.
All right, see you guys.
See you around. Bye-bye.